What is going on, you guys? Scar4 here, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I've been playing the hell out of Valheim here, and I'm enjoying it so much that I figured it'd be cool to upload it onto YouTube. And I think there's a lot of you who might watch this who can't play games on PC or what have you. And I figured I'd take some time to share the game with you as I'm playing it. I've put about 40 hours in. I'm past day 100. This right here was my starter house. Up to about that segment of wall there, and then I spent a good 7 hours or so building this hall, and I'm quite happy with it. It's going to be my main base throughout this game. There's a lot that still needs done to it. Um, if you just take a look inside here, for the most part, it's completely empty. I'm gonna have storage down in the bottom. There's gonna be furniture and stuff along here, and I'm gonna introduce some lighting eventually. But give me 1 second here. I want to make sure the graphics are okay here. It's kind of losing frames, which I'm playing on a Mac, so it's gonna be low anyways. But definitely no reason to be playing. Oh yeah, here we go. Go down to here. All right, so there we go. That'll treat us a lot better here. So I'm playing on the 16-inch MacBook Pro, and the worst the frames are gonna get is right in here with this fire. As soon as we get out here, this should be a lot better. Yeah, cool. So what I've got planned for today, I shot a video and I was just playing with it. Hadn't done anything on I hadn't done anything on YouTube before as far as trying to capture gameplay, and it ended up kind of spotty. Like, it definitely was not YouTube worthy quality. It was really skippy and a lot of that stuff. So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna get my inventory squared away, which for the most part we're good to go. And then what we're gonna do in this video is I've got a lot of the world hasn't been explored yet. So like right here, I've been marking things. So we've got all that. I've hit that except for the deposits. We've got tombs here, all the way down here. I want to go check out this area and unlock this portion of the map and fill that out. But I think what we're gonna do first is go up and hit this troll cave, and then stay up along the coast and hit this tomb, and then we'll get these as well and go from there. Because I've got the way this game works. It's for those of you who don't know anything about Valheim. It just came out this month of February, and it's absolutely blown up on Steam. There's a lot of people playing it, and I've been putting away some serious time into this game, and I figured it'd be fun to get up on YouTube. So there's some aspects of it that are very similar to Terraria. If you've played that, the building is very similar to that in Fallout 4, which I'm enjoying a lot. And when the frames dip like that, I'm playing on a MacBook here, so it's not gonna be the best, but you guys are gonna be seeing exactly what I'm seeing. So we're in this together here. Um, but yeah, it's a huge adventure exploration game, right? So you've got the whole world to discover. There's not a whole lot of guidance given, aside from there's like we might run past actually, you know what? Here, we'll go to the starting area. I'll show you guys that here right quick. All right, we got this guy that wants to fight, so take him out quick and then keep running off along this way here. All right, so those stones over there off in the distance, you can see that is the starting area where you first spawn in the game. And you start with nothing. You don't have any clothes. Like all of these, I got the materials and worked my way towards getting. You don't have any weapons. There's stones on the ground like this one here. You can pick those up, and there's branches on the ground, or there's small little trees like those little short ones. You can beat those down and make yourself a stone axe. And then from there you can cut down trees and stuff. But you start in here, and all you've got as a Okay, I guess that shows him. All right. But you start here, and there's a little bird that'll kind of give you cues as to what to do, and then you've got to hunt down all of these bosses, right? So it looks to me like there's five. I don't know because I haven't been doing any research into the game. This is one of the branches you can pick up. There's a stone here. Um, but so far I've killed two of the bosses, and they give you different power-ups according to according to whichever boss you choose or you've killed and then brought the trophy back here. So I've killed the first two, which honestly is really cool. So you guys aren't gonna get the experience kind of spoiled for you. If you were to play the game, you're still gonna have a first very solid chunk of the game where you're gonna have no idea what's going on really, because I haven't played over that. So watching this footage, you're gonna be able to hop into the game and have the same sense of wonder and just exploration towards towards this game, which is really, in my opinion, is kind of the best part of it, is not really knowing what's going on and exploring and figuring things out for yourself. Like it's a really great adventure game, and I've gone out of my way to I haven't watched any footage of the game on YouTube. I haven't watched anybody else's content. I've stayed off Reddit pages just because I don't want any of the game spoiled for me because I'm not too far in the game yet, and keeping it so that I'm a ways behind and out of the loop. It makes the game more of an adventure and more enjoyable for me. So that's kind of the way I'm going about it. And having already played the first 40 hours of the game, you guys, if you were to play it, you're gonna get to experience that same feeling, right? So as you can see, this world's massive, and there's a lot I have yet to uncover and find out about the game. So I feel like we're starting at a really good point here. I'm gonna go ahead and make my way towards this tomb over here, and then I'll pick up with you guys there. All right, you guys, we're getting pretty close here, and I just rediscovered this village. I found it a while ago and lost it, so I'm gonna just mark it on the map here because I like to have things kind of laid out so that I can know what's going on here and look at the map and be like, oh, here's this and here's that, you know. Go on, abandoned village. Pretty sure abandoned spelled differently than that, but that's all right. And if you look, that dot in the mini-map, the one to the west is where we're going. That's the unexplored tomb that I'm gonna go run through. Ooh, so there's a lot of this game is very nomadic in the sense that there's a lot of things you have to just hunt and gather. Like the blueberries I've got in my inventory, those raspberries I just picked up, these dandelions right here. They're all useful and used in making potions. But I guess it's called mead in the game, but I'm gonna call them potions. And there's a lot of this stuff you can't obtain, you can't farm and plant. You have to go out and gather it from the world, which is really cool. It's a very cool mechanic and aspect in the game. So this is the tomb here. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna equip the shield and the torch for now, and we're gonna go get after it. The best way I've found to go about these is to be kind of systematic about it, right? So if there's a door, I'm gonna leave it closed until I've explored everything else. Until I've explored everything else that I don't have to open a door for. Just that way I don't get mixed up and lose where I'm at. There's a lot of items in this game that I don't know what they're used for yet. Like these yellow mushrooms, I don't have the first idea what they're good for, but I know in playing Terraria later on in the game, you get to a point where all the small insignificant items seem to they get important in crafting more important things for bigger world events. So I try my best to pick up everything and then store it later on, which is why I ended up building that big hall, because I was out of storage room. And before we go in here, this right here, this core, this is that's used for forges, for like smelting ore, and as well as building portals to fast travel with. Go ahead and swap here. We got a chest. I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna get ambushed here going through it. Cool. So for the most part, all you really get from these chests is there's feathers, and then there's valuables that can be sold. There's a trader in the game. And he's the only NPC I've found so far. And you can buy things from him, and you can sell the valuables you find in this tomb to him as well. So that's about the extent of the usefulness. Alright. Cool. So there's different weapons in this game as well. Like I could equip an axe. There's just slight differences between the two. I'm working on improving my skill with my swords. It might level up here soon. If not, I'll show you guys. So there's different skills here, right? So my sword level is 18. Woodcutting is my highest at 36, and just as you do things throughout the game, your skill with different items is going to develop further. And then with swords, that's going to allow me to do more damage, which is pretty big. Don't need these anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and just organize some of this here. Cool. And one of the biggest things I'm trying to do here in this game is I'm trying to get the most out of the world that I can, right? Because there's so much going on, and like I said before, these tombs, all they really have is items that you can sell to the trader NPC. So what I'm planning on doing is I go through and I mark the world as I'm exploring, and then once I've explored it to the full extent that I want to, then I'm gonna move on to the next aspect of the world that it's asking of me, right? So these ghosts I haven't fought very often. I'm not really sure what the best way to go about it is. Last time I faced off with one, it killed me, so I guess we're making progress. Let's go ahead and eat here. But yeah, for example, like on the map, I've got all these unexplored tombs, right, that I've marked, just so that way I can see the most of the world, and then go from there. I don't want to skip through the game and then end up having to play catch up because I was moving too quickly. So, sorry, I get excited when I see shiny things, forget how to talk. So I'm doing my best here just to go through and be thorough with everything, and do a good job of appreciating this game for everything that it is, because the developers, it's apparent as you play the game the amount of work that they put into it. So I figured the least I can do, actually that's not even true, the way I play the game, I'm a completionist kind of person when I play games. I'm really intense about everything, so I want to do everything as well as I can. and get the most out of the experience. So I'm just kind of grinding away, knocking everything out. So I don't know that I probably won't record going through all of these tombs, but we'll go through here. I think this side's complete now. I did that centerpiece as well, so we've just got this one. Is that an open door? Oh, I might have explored this whole place already. That was kind of quick. All right, cool. We'll head back out here. Oh, this is a big dude. These brutes are no joke. See, if you get the parry though, it's light work for anybody. Oh shit. These shaman though, they'll probably heal that guy. Yep, so I'm gonna have to take this shaman out. Nighttime the game gets a lot more intense. But if you can get a parry off on somebody, see there my sword leveled up there. If you can get parries off, the combat doesn't go too terribly. Just see here if there's anything I can justify. I don't need either of these. I don't need that either though. Alright, I'm gonna drop this. We'll keep the deer hide. But I'm gonna update the name for this thing here. Now that it's been explored. Cool, burial tomb. And then we will head northeast here to the next one. Do I have wood? Yep, I do. Oh, alright, so we're probably, I wanted to take this chance to level up my sword skill anyways here. So it being nighttime and all these mobs being out is actually advantageous here. Alright, I need to do that timing differently. This one. Yep, that'll do it. So the sword has two different attacks, right? If I hit mouse 1, it's going to do a strike like that, and there's a 3-hit combo. Or I can hit mouse 2 and it does that jab, which on a crit does upwards of 100 damage. So I'm trying my best to incorporate that into my fighting style. One thing I would like to see introduced to the game is backpacks, right? Because you can see my carry capacity here is really low. But my, I'm full of items. I don't have room to keep carrying things. And there is a cart you can lug around, which that's more useful for resource gathering than anything else. In regards to just casual gameplay, it's not the most helpful thing to be lugging a cart around with you, because it can break if you run over too many obstacles. Alright, so we're coming up on the next tomb here. Cool. So there's some enemies that have spawned near it. We can go ahead and take out, and then we'll go inside. Nighttime's over. So that parry right there, a perfectly timed block, is what cues a parry, and then you get crit damage for every attack following a parry. Are all these? Alright, we'll go here first. Cool. Alright, so this is a zombie spawner, or a skeleton spawn right here. I have absolutely no desire to hunt or to farm skeletons, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. This right here shows the location of this boss who I've already fought. So all I'm really concerned with is the chest here. We'll keep moving. All the tools, they slowly lose durability, so if you look at both my torch and my sword there. Oh, I've never fought this guy. I don't know who he is. Oh, his attack's really slow. That's hard to counter. Bring him here where it's more open. Low on stamina. Oh, that was dumb. There we go. There's massive counter opportunities there. Did he drop anything special? No. And when the frame rate gets skippy there, it's simply just because I'm playing on a MacBook here. I've got the 16-inch MacBook Pro, and it's got a Radeon graphics card in it, but it's not exactly, the machine itself isn't designed for gaming, so it gets overloaded a bit. I've got the graphics scaled down as well as I can to allow it to run optimally, but it still gets skippy a little bit. So all these, the amber and the rubies there, and this little amber pearl, which I don't, I'm gonna have to empty something here. It's gonna be the deer hide. Oh. Cool. So these are going to be useful. All those cores I'm picking up, they're going to be useful later on after I've explored more of the world, and I need to what am I trying to say? And I need to teleport to get to the further locations in the world, right? Because the map is massive, right? And from Oakhome right here, my base, up towards the second boss and the NPC merchant, that's about a in-game day's worth of travel. So I've got a portal between there and there, and compared to the size of the entire map, that's nothing, right? So definitely having as many components to build as many portals as I can later on in the game is going to help a lot, which is why I'm going through all these. Oh my goodness. We're gonna eat. I need to watch my stamina here. As soon as you run out of stamina in combat, you're probably gonna die, so that's one thing you really have to keep an eye on. Gotta be a spawner, right? Nope, there was just that many having a party. Oh shoot. Well, something's gotta go here. All of these are staying. I don't need any more bones. I've got a lot of those. Back at the house. these. Alright, so real quickly guys, what I'm gonna do here is we've explored this. I'm gonna run up to my portal here, teleport back home, empty out my inventory, and then we'll get this troll cave. So I'll see you guys probably back towards when I'm headed to the troll cave here. Alright you guys, so if you look up there, there's a troll, and I figured I would hop on and just show you guys the fight here. I'm gonna use the bow and get a sneak attack off on him. That's gonna do a good bit of damage, and then from there we're gonna probably duke it out. He saw me. I've tried a couple times to actually fight these guys hand to hand, and it can be done, but what happens is you take a little bit of damage with it. So I get the parry there, but it's risking taking a lot of damage in doing so. So like that. So we'll go ahead and try and get him here. He was up on high ground when I got that first parry. That's gonna be fun. Cool. So yeah, you can fight these guys with the weapon. You just need good armor, and as you can see, they do enough damage to freaking break massive boulders. So I don't have inventory space for this. But all right, I'm gonna sort this out and then go empty my inventory and come back, and we'll hit the troll cave. All right, you guys. So I teleported back, and I put most of what we found away, and kind of all the junk that was taken out of my inventory. But this is what I got from what I ended up doing was we left off here, and then I ended up hitting this tomb and this one as well, I believe. No, I just got this one. I did an extra one on the way, so we're gonna go ahead and teleport back there and then hit this troll cave. But before we do that, this is everything we found. So I got 189 gold, a bunch more amber, a bunch of rubies. So we'll go ahead and put these away, and then 32 of these cores, which is huge. Like I'm not gonna be needing any of these for quite some time. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave some of these arrows back. I feel like having 3 different arrows is kind of overkill, so I'm gonna take these 2 with, and then we're gonna go ahead and teleport back to the troll cave. I've never done a troll cave before, so you guys are gonna be experiencing it with me for the first time. So I've got my portal down here. This is where my original base was. The wall just ran like right along here, and that was the extent of the space I had. And then I ended up upgrading because all my chests in there are full. So I ended up upgrading to this and giving myself a lot more space here, which is nice. And I'll probably end up moving this wall a little bit. 1 second. One potions are down. Go ahead and pick those up. Leaves me with an extra one, so I can put that probably in here. Be the best place for it. We'll run over and get the troll cave. We can go ahead and hopefully unscathed. Cool. So we'll run right down here. Grab these berries. And I believe this is the cave right here. I should have repaired my sword while I was back. I'll be alright. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna get one shot off on him. Oh, it's too late. That's not part of the plan. Neither was that. Alright, we'll be good here. There we go. Alright, so I'm low on stamina. Now we're good. Cool, so my sword skill leveled up, so I'll be doing more damage, which is awesome. Get what whatever he had to drop here, and then last time I came in one of these, it was empty, but there was like amber on the ground, so I'm gonna take a second to look around. Oh, there's chests even. Dope. Oh, that's huge. Not having to hunt for scraps. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna take the wood back as well. Don't really need stone. Make sure we pick up everything here. Alright, cool. Head back to the portal here. So if you see that orb right there, that's the merchant NPC. I thought that was an orb that was supposed to like keep the mobs out, but it doesn't do that. When I was back here trying to build this for the portal, I was getting attacked like crazy, so I ended up putting all these stakes down to keep any monsters at bay, and it worked pretty well. We're gonna go ahead and teleport back, and that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. Thanks for watching this first video. We'll see how it goes from here. If you guys enjoyed it, just show some support. I'm gonna keep running with it. We've got a long ways to go. Really haven't done much in the game aside from getting the first two bosses built, and or the first two bosses killed, and then my home built here. Next episode, I'm probably gonna be putting up some chests in the hall there, and then we might go explore around here and hit some of this stuff. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.